this video, we're gonna do a little non-traditional. We're gonna go check out a wetland. We're gonna snorkel around and see what we could see. I'm guessing there's not gonna be a lot of fish in it. Hopefully the water's pretty clear and hopefully we can get some good shots. Check it out, Reese, grasshopper. It is looking pretty choked out with some weeds. You can see it. Little wetland. We're gonna get in both little side. Also got a bunch of duckweed on it. Anyway, so yeah. So there's a little pond, both wetlands. I don't know, maybe we could see some frogs or something. I know there's a bunch of peepers and a bunch of other amphibians that like these little wetlands, so it looks like there's a trail going through right here. You never know, I don't think there's gonna be any fish. All right, so that is definitely not gonna work out. This is just a bunch of swampy, just mucky, all this stuff. Like you can just see, it's just all just pond weed and stuff. So there is probably not gonna be anything to see in this one. The other one's a little bit different, so hopefully it's a little bit better, but it's pretty nasty. Well, Reese boy's taking a dip with us. Oh boy. It is definitely looking pretty weedy again. I mean, some of this water looks clear. It's just, oh, there's little baby fish up there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, I am seeing some fish, and there are some you could see kind of on top of this aquatic vegetation. And let's see if we can get a little pocket where we could kind of dip down and look at these fish, because I don't know what they are. Oh, losing my snorkel. Yeah. All right, so this is actually what we're gonna do. We are gonna get out here and we're gonna clean out a section because there are quite a few fish in here. And then we're gonna come back in. Reese boy's working as the aquatic vegetation control. See if we can almost make like a clear area for these fish to come and repopulate. There we go. And then we are gonna come back and snorkel it as soon as that sediment kind of sits down, and this will give like a little pocket of water that we could actually do some snorkeling and see if we can't see some of these fish that are pretty abundant throughout this little body of water, especially for being so shallow. Reese boy kind of stopped helping me. It was very beneficial when Reese boy was helping me out, but we're waiting for our water to kind of clear out in our snorkeling trail. And I do want to point out that this wetland is really surrounded by these tall non-native phragmites, and these can really get into an area, especially a wetland, and choke out the area. They grow really tall. I mean, you can see how big these things are. They could definitely outcompete some of the native plants. So there are agencies that try to eradicate and manage these things, but they can get out of control pretty quick. They get big, they're tall, they have a bunch of seeds, so there's a lot. I think the water is actually clearing up nicely, so I'm gonna get in there, see what we can see. I know there's fish, so hopefully we can get them on the video. He decided to come out with me. Hey, bud. Look at you. He decided to come out. Oh, good boy, bud. Good boy. You did a good job plowing all those weeds. I do have my snorkeling mask bag that, let's see if we could use this as a net, because I want to get a closer look on some of these fish. I got a nice little plastic bowl also that we could throw these fish right in the bowl. All right, so this really should be as easy as kind of taking this net and run it through this water just like that. Did we catch any? See what we got in our little bag. Hey, we got one. Okay, cool. We're gonna do this a couple times, see how many fish we could actually catch with this little snorkel bag. Get back, put them in some water, and see if we can get an identification on these guys. Oh yeah, there we go. We got a ton of them in that haul. Very nice. Let's do it one more time just to make sure we got enough. There's a good pot of them. Oh yeah, we got tons of them. That's exactly what we needed. Reese, we did it, bud. He's still plowing the weeds. Yeah, he's still going. All right, so here's some clear water. Let's get these fish identified. All right, let's look at our catches. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, look at these guys. There's one. There's another. All right, so here we go. You can see them all swimming around. See if we can get any identification on these guys. These fish are western mosquito fish. These fish are native to the lower Mississippi River Basin and the Gulf Coast, but have been introduced throughout the world for mosquito control and have established populations throughout the United States. However, like many other non-native species introductions, they could have negative impacts on native species, such as competition for food sources and direct predation. Western mosquito fish have even been listed as one of the 100 worst invasive species in the world. It is not surprising to me to only see western mosquito fish in this shallow wetland. They are tolerant to very low oxygen levels and can breathe the very low oxygenated water close to the surface. They also prefer shallow, densely vegetated habitats, so it makes sense they are thriving in this environment. For identification, look for the teardrop underneath their eye and their rounded tail. Also, the males have a long, extended anal fin, known as a gonopodium. I really wasn't expecting to see all those fish right here in this body of water. It's a small little wetland. I'm pretty happy. Saw some cool fish. I am leech free, so I'm happy about that too. Always a good time hanging out with Reese. Just get outside, do hiking, walking with the dog, take a friend, get outside. Like, there's so much cool stuff. Thank you so much everyone for watching my video. I had a lot of fun doing it. Anytime that I can get in a little body of water, especially in places that I don't usually go, always a good time. So thank you so much. Please tune in next time. Losing my shoe. Oh no. Both my shoes are off. Shoes are off now.